Today I'm going to be testing out new makeup by W7 and Technic, so let's get started. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing very well. So yes, W7 and Technic, I like to say that they are the king of dupes, and I've seen so many things recently online that I wanted to get, so I went to my local beauty outlet and they had quite a few things that I wanted to try. Baby is sitting literally right in front of me, so if you can hear him making noises, he is literally there. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I've had for a while, and there's a couple of things that I picked up today, so I just wanted to do like a full face, and a lot of these are kind of dupes, but I want to do like a dupe video very soon. So let's start with an older product. So this is the Pro Filter, so this is by Technic, and this is the multi-use complexion enhancer. So I've had this for a while. This is in the shade Fair, so this is meant to be duping like Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter, like a million other brands have been doing. So I'm just gonna get this on everywhere. I'm not gonna do it like everywhere because it's a little bit heavy, kind of like with the other ones as well. Like they tend to be like if you add too much, it's a bit too glowy. That's looking really nice on my skin. It's not like over the top when it comes to like Data from Star Trek or anything, but it has got a nice glow to it. So let's go on to brow. So this is by W7. This is their Perfect Tamer. So again, another product that I've had for quite a while. What I like about this is that the brush is very, very small, so you can really get into like all the different fibers of your brows. And I mean, especially for someone like me who has like really crazy untamed brows and they're always just a little bit all over the place, this works really well to kind of set everything in. So let's go on to foundation, and again, one that I've had for a while, but this is the Technic Sculpt and Define. I really like this. This is a matte foundation. The coverage on this is so freaking good, and I honestly thought when I picked this up that this was going to be like just rubbish, but honestly this is great. I can't wait to show you guys. Like I've used it quite a few times on my channel, and I don't know if it's like running out because there really wasn't much in like the packaging when I first got it. So yeah, this is the shade Ivory. It's got this massive like doe foot, so the doe foot is very similar to the Pro Filter thing that I just used. And when I tell you this is kind of like full coverage, I mean it. Like this is a matte foundation as well. I've also got a concealer to use, so I'm not going to go too crazy, but this works so nicely. I think you can still get it. Again, I would definitely check the kind of Technic website, or I would check like any beauty outlet and stuff, because they have so many foundations. They have so much like based around those brown like W7 and Technic. But I've had this for a while, and I think I got this from Wilkinson's, which actually doesn't exist anymore, which I'm really sad about, because Wilkinson's was great. It was like such a great affordable shop to have so many things in. That's where I used to pick up Essence and Technic, but now Essence you can get in Primark, which is pretty awesome. So you can see that's done a really nice job. Like my redness has pretty much disappeared. So let's go on to concealer. So this is the Technic Look Awake Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade Toasted Oats. So this also says it's like a color corrector, or is it, no, it's just a matte concealer. It's just a corrector on there. But this is nice because this is a really small doe foot, but I think this shade is a little bit deep for me, so it's kind of defeating the purpose of being like an under eye concealer, because I like to have a really brightening concealer because my under eye bags are getting like deeper by the day. But I'm just gonna blend this in, and I've had this for a while. I don't think yeah, it's definitely been a while since I had it. Again, it's really like the applicator being so tiny is really helpful because it can really get into kind of like my eyes. So I didn't need to add too much because again the foundation is pretty full coverage and I'm really liking it. So now I have a couple of other like products from Technic, so stuff that I picked up today. I got this kit, right? So you've got a blush, highlighter and contour. This cost me £4, and when I was looking on the shelves, this by itself was £4.99, and I thought to myself, I just need to get it. I mean, I haven't tried their blushes in a while, and I'm really excited to try this. But then they also had this other one. So I actually saw this initially on TikTok shop. I think it was like £4.50 or something. I can't remember. I've got my receipt here. So I think this is, yeah, it's just £3.99. which is great because I mean if I got it on TikTok shop I would have had to pay like shipping and all that stuff, but this is duping like Rare Beauty. Like this is insane. So this is in the shade Blissful. I'm going to use this on top of that cream one, so I'm just going to open this up and we'll see what we've got. So the contour is in the shade Medium. This is definitely too deep for me, so I think if I'm going to use it I'll use like one dot and then just blend it out, because I'm not about that life where it just looks stupid on me. Then we've got the blush, which is in Peach Paradise, and then you've got the wand, which is the highlighter, which is in Afterglow. So let's test this out. Again, I'm going to be super careful. I got the bundle for like £4. Again, like it's insane the fact that only one was $4.99 and then the pack of 4 is like whatever. So let's go in with one tap because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'm just gonna blend this out and see how it works. I don't know if it's gonna blend into nothing or it's gonna blend into something. I'm just gonna add some maybe on a brush and just kind of blend it down. So it is a contour, it's not a bronzer, which is okay. I'm just gonna add like a tiny amount in places just to give me a bit of shading. I mean, I probably won't add too much because again my contouring skills are, you know, to be desired. I'm slowly getting there, but I will add a bronzer on top of this. It's not done like the most amazing job, it's just because I only had like the tiniest amount because again I don't want to look stupid. So let's go on to bronzer. So this is the the Honolulu, sorry, by W7. So this is part of like a Christmas set that I got like 2 years ago. I'm just going to go in like with a smallest amount. I do need to kind of use it or just get rid of it because it is really old. But of course this is duping Benefit and they're Hoola Bronze, but I'm just going to go in like really light-handed because again I don't want anything too crazy today. Let's go on to the blush. So like I mentioned, this is Peach Paradise, and just kind of give it a turn and then a squeeze. I think it comes out really quickly because even like what the Charlotte Tilbury ones, they take a while. Whoa, it's pigmented. Okay, one thing that I did notice in the outlet that there wasn't any other variations of this one. I don't know if it's because they had sold out or they just had this one just in that area, but they only had like this medium contour one because I saw in the packaging that contour was like way too deep and I was like I might just not use it, but I'll just use some of it. But this is looking really nice. Wow, this is super glowy. I probably don't even need the highlighter, but I'm going to still use the highlighter because of course I am. But this is, wow, I probably should have only used like 2 taps as opposed to like going absolutely crazy on it. But that is super nice. I'm just going to blend it in a bit more just so it's really kind of locked in. Right, before I go in with the powdered, like the baked blush, I'm going to go in with the highlighter. So again, Afterglow, and let's just, is it coming out? Yep, there we go. So I'm just going to tap a little bit and whoa, okay. Okay, let's just blend. And yeah, let me know if you guys have tried Technic before or W7. I love using W7. I mean, I've used a lot more W7 than Technic, to be honest. And I know this video's got a lot more Technic. It's just because the stuff that I was like looking for in my collection, like W7, I don't think I've picked up anything in a while, but I do really like a lot of their stuff. And I always say it's like super cheeky of these brands to kind of like literally dupe a lot of these products where the packaging is so similar. I'm surprised there's not been a lawsuit or anything. But let's go in with this Technic Glow Veil. So this is a baked blush. This is in the shade Blissful, and of course, like I mentioned, this is definitely duping Rare Beauty. So I'm just going to take some on a brush. This came in like 3 shades. They didn't have any open to me to kind of look at, but it was fine because I did see that online there was like a pink one, there was this one, and I think there was like another version as well, but this one is a really nice peachy tone. It's obviously a bit difficult for me to like test this when I've got like 3 other products on, but you can definitely see that there's a bit of a glow. Let's like swatch it and see. So yeah, it's definitely got something to it, and this only cost me £2, I think. Let me double check. £2.99, sorry. Yeah, no, this cost me £3.99. So again, when you kind of compare it to like the original Rare Beauty one, which is like almost £30, I know it's not the same. You're paying for Selena Gomez and her name and stuff like that, and then with Technic, obviously they're trying to find their own versions. So I'm going to go on to eyes next. Now, I don't have any palettes, but I do have these mini shadows. So this is the mousse one, and this is also Diamond Shine. I might just go in with mousse because it's a kind of nice deep tone. I don't really have anything else to kind of use. I don't know where any of my palettes are because my room is like a mess. So I'm just going to take some of this and we're just going to blend it in. I remember getting this a while ago. These are like £2-3, if that. I'm kind of just going to go in with a little bit of this one. So this is the Diamond Shine in Golden Topaz. So let's just take a small amount. Let's just take a small amount and just blend it at the front. Again, these are super affordable. Like, they have so many different shades of these. A lot of them are quite deep, so none of them are kind of like pinky tones and all that stuff. It's just kind of like these gold grey type of shades. So now to round everything off, we have lips. So this is actually quite new. So this is the Nude Edit liquid lip liner. This is in the shade In the Buff. So this is quite weird because it's duping like Made by Mitchell, who I actually feel like is very affordable anyway. So let's give this a try. So yeah, it is very similar to the Mitchell one. It's still quite tacky, but again, it's a little bit more affordable. That one was just like £2. So again, it goes great. It's pretty good. So let's go on to this one now. So this is the Tinted Pop. This is a Jelly Glow Balm, and I've had this for such a long time and I just keep forgetting to use it. So let's give this a try. It literally smells like candy. Oh my god, it smells heavenly. It reminds me of like Chupa Chups, you know, those lollies. But yeah, this is my finished look using Technic and W7. So a lot of this isn't new, but I've got a couple of new bits. So let me know if you've picked anything up recently. Are there a brand that you've not tried? Are you going to try anything? Please let me know. And if you like any of this, please let me know, because I'd be very intrigued. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there, and appreciate you sitting down listening to me ramble on. I hope to see you very soon. Bye.